welcome to the worst segment of E3 2021 this year. Are you guys ready?
No. Not ready. Also, why do you never close that and then have it on up and ready before you bring us in?
Because actually this time there's a reason for it.
Oh, okay.
It's worse than the Koch brothers. We already saw that. We saw that live. We have an even worse one.
Worse than the than the Koch brothers?
Yes.
I
Really?
am not cancer. They are
God.
cancer.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna point out a few things to you. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go to the E3 YouTube channel. All right.
Okay.
Dave. Dave. It's not,
I'm preparing myself.
Well, prepare yourself. 'Cause I'm turning off the music now. Okay.
Prepare your anus.
So, what are you doing?
Dev, you're just prolonging it.
So, let's say you wanted to watch E3 and see all the new games. All right.
Sounds good.
And you don't want to jump around and get the best stream like we do. You just want to sit down and put it on, and maybe have it on in the background. Maybe you're doing something else. Maybe you're at work. Whatever. You go to the E3 YouTube channel, and let's say you open up. Let's say it's 2 days ago, and you watch the E3 stream from 2 days ago. Okay? Shut up, Anita.
Oh no!
We'll come back to Anita in a minute.
Gross.
All right?
Gross.
So,
Gross.
here's what you do. Okay? Where's the note? Here it is. Okay. Here's what you do, guys. Here's what you do. Okay? Yeah. Oh no. Here's what you do. You're going to be watching this, and you're going to be like, let's see what the new video games are. Okay? And you have your countdown. Fine. It's on in a half an hour. We're all used to stream countdowns at this point. You get to the end of it. E3 begins.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Fine.
It's a bit cringy, but
At least it's
fine.
not a game. It's at least it's a game.
Okay.
It's a,
Okay.
Wait. What? Okay.
See, this is just their intro, right?
Yeah. That's fine.
And as you can see, that's a video game. That's something.
Yep.
Uh
huh.
They're announcing all the companies.
Okay.
Like Capcom's here,
Yeah.
Bandai Namco's here, Take-Two is here. All right. Warner Brothers. Okay. All the companies are gonna. Here's all the. Good enough. Good enough. Then you get to the part.
From here in LA and
So there's no conferences happening right now. Okay? It doesn't matter what they're saying. I'm turning it down a little bit. There's no actual conferences happening at this point. Okay? This is their in-between conference stuff. It doesn't matter what they're saying, but they have this weird looking stage where it's all a bunch of Tetris blocks,
Okay.
and they're just sitting on Tetris blocks talking about stuff. Oh yeah, and also that's where we see it's a Star Wars game guy showing up
Isn't
again.
that Greg Miller?
Okay?
Pretty sure it's Greg Miller.
So, here. Let's say that you're only here for the conferences, right? So you skip along. Oh, who's talking here? Oh yeah,
Chatting with
Eagle
Colin.
Raptor's here, and also other no-name YouTubers who are all fucking terrible, talking about how good it is to be woke and how much they and how you know exactly what's going on, right? However, let's keep skipping along here, okay? So they're literally just filling time, talking about going between wokeness and PR nonsense, waiting for a conference to start.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh yeah, Colin. Because wasn't Colin more
And
base?
they're just-
way more base than Greg.
They're just talking like it's half virtue signaling and half being like we're real gamers. We love games. Look, an hour before anything new is actually announced. Listen to them talk. They're just gonna talk to you. They're just gonna talk to you. Okay?
Okay.
Look, there's some developer interviews. Okay? And like if there was anything like man, when you tune into E3 back in the day, you're here for conferences, right? You're here to see what games are being released,
Yeah.
not people to fluff themselves.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, let's keep going. Let's get to the point. So, like, you've now at this point watched an hour and 47 minutes. It's of just nonsense. And then eventually,
The best part was the countdown.
the conference starts. And now we've seen this, right?
Yeah.
This is the
Oh, yeah.
Ubisoft conference,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
So they're at this point, they cut away from their Tetris block woke bullshit. to actually watch a conference. And now the quality of the conferences are hit and miss as we've seen so far. But at the very least, they know to shut the fuck up and play the conference.
Yeah.
So these streams on this channel are a mixture of their bullshit in between conferences that is purely useless.
Yes.
And then conferences, and then more bullshit, and then conferences, and then more and it goes, and it's supposed to weave back and forth like that between conferences and bullshit in between them.
And this
Okay?
has over 1 million
Are
views.
you
by
getting
the
to
way.
your point
I
eventually?
am. I'm getting to the point. All right.
Okay.
I'm getting to the fucking point. Okay. That's what E3 is. Like, no, first of all, E3 is supposed to be just the conferences. All right. And another problem is they don't actually. If you were just a normie watching this, they don't have every conference on this stream. For example, they didn't do Limited Run Games. Now you might not like them, but they are a real conference with real games on them,
Yes.
with more games than fucking this shit.
Yes.
More games than this.
I'm just enjoying the colorful blocks.
Yeah.
Would you want to like have
Mood
this
lighting.
stage?
No, I just, it looks so silly, and I'm just enjoying how silly it looks.
And of course, if you now, one of the bullshit situations, but near the end that I already had it on. Let's just find it here. Like here's a panel where they're talking about Latinx in gaming. This is in between conferences, of course, right? You know, and there's just a lot of talking, waiting for conferences to happen. All right.
Okay.
And of course, you guys want to hear Anita Sarkeesian talk?
No.
Actually speaking, for me is like I travel a lot. I used to travel twice a month. I'd be gone for weeks and weeks at a time. And
Video
so
games.
It's really easy to not see the
Wow, she can
domestic
afford
patterns
gold
in
shirts
myself and
now.
being, like,
Video
stuck
games.
alone in my house for a year. I really had to like spend time with that.
Why are
in
you
a way
alive?
Video
that was
games.
illuminating and
Okay,
interesting,
Dev.
Okay.
What's your
okay,
point?
Okay. Let's close this. And let's say you want to watch day 2. All right?
Okay.
And day 2 is going to be very similar to what I just described. All right? You're going to have let's just find it here. People talking about woke bullshit.
Yes.
And talking about how much they just love being gamers and love being streamers and just whatever the fuck. Like it's all just self-indulgence.
Okay.
And then eventually, a
Yeah,
conference.
there's games. Yes, there's conference.
Eventually.
Yes, I understand.
Okay, same thing happening.
Yes.
More Ego Raptor, more Anita Sarkeesian, more bullshit. All right.
Okay.
Now let's say you want to watch the 3rd day. And let's say you want to watch Take-Two. Now Take-Two is a video game company.
Okay.
And they have a conference.
Okay.
So it's supposed to be woke bullshit, the Take-Two conference, and then more woke bullshit, and then the next conference after that, right?
Yeah.
So let's watch Take-Two's conference. This is supposed to be the island. This is supposed to be the reprieve from the woke bullshit, this conference, all right?
God. Okay.
Let's watch it, all right?
Is this not? Oh no.
Here it is.
Start.
Here it is. Here it is, guys. Here is the Take-Two conference.
Why do I feel like this? Oh,
To announce all of Take-Two's games.
Oh,
And
no.
they said, we have games to show.
I'm afraid.
Why?
I'm afraid of what I've just been dragged into.
Why can't there be closed captions so we can just put it on 1.5 again?
No, there isn't even.
Nope.
Why?
Because actually, wouldn't Take-Two have its own channel with potential?
Okay, here we go.
Jesus.
Ooh.
You want me to look for it? I don't think so. I don't think I have
No,
it.
just please. I don't want this to take any longer than it has to.
Take-Two's E3
Also, that's
conference.
really
It would have been
quiet.
faster.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Alan Lewis, Vice President of Corporate Communications and Public Affairs for Take-Two Interactive. Thank you for joining us today and welcome to Virtual E3 2021. Take-Two, like many organizations, is deeply committed to and actively involved in numerous initiatives to enhance diversity, equity, and inclusion within our society and industry. Affecting meaningful, sustainable change is a continuous process, and there is no one solution that can achieve that
Yeah,
goal.
that should have been a drinking game.
We
Jesus.
believe that to enact change,
dead.
especially for those in underserved and underrepresented communities, there needs to be a continuum of activism and engagement with educational programs serving as its core foundation. Beginning with children in elementary school, we have the ability to light a spark of creativity, intellectual curiosity, and wonder that can last a lifetime. Continuing through middle and high school, we can support and nurture students during their formative years and increase the depth of their skills that
How's
can
a
provide
greedy
a pathway
corporation
to attending one
supposed to have a moral high ground?
400 plus
Dave, you have to
colleges and
absorb the
universities
information you're being
within the
presented with.
United States that offer degrees in
I'm not
game
absorbing
design.
shit.
Providing
making a
opportunities to
stand.
attend these academic institutions, including need-based financial support, is also a critical component to helping end generational cycles of inequality. And while pursuing their
We're gonna lose
creative and
all
technical
viewers.
degrees, students can learn firsthand from industry leaders that share their experience, acumen, and passion through one-on-one mentoring and internships at our organization. Together, if our industry can execute this continuum, we will have invested meaningfully in the lives of the youth from these communities for more than a decade before they begin their professional journey. Diversity and inclusion make us a better industry for today, and most importantly, for tomorrow. It allows us to make better entertainment experiences that are authentic, culturally relevant, and reflective of the audiences that enjoy them. Today, we have brought together a few of our important partners who will share their organization's mission and role in this endeavor, as well as their insights on how we as an industry
I'm
can
done.
continue to take these
Give me your phone back,
important
Dave.
steps together for the
No, I'm going to
future.
just talk about racism in
We hope
Canada.
that you-
Because
Hold
it's
on,
fairly
no. There's actually things to hear here, Dave. Just wait.
Really?
It's now
Yes.
my pleasure to turn things over to my colleague, Tony Lagans, Director of Diversity and Inclusion for 2K, who will be the moderator for today's discussion.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks, Alan. It's my pleasure to be your moderator for today's session.
God.
Before we begin,
Why do we
I'd
need a
like to
moderator?
introduce my
I thought this
esteemed
was-
panelists
Oh, this is a
today.
game conference.
What's
We're
up,
gonna start off
Maxine
with Jim
Waters
Huntley.
III?
Jim Huntley is currently the professor and head of marketing at USC. Jim is a faculty advisor, and he's an executive producer
Only
for
black people
USC
can be
Games
highlighted for
Expo
this.
and a co-founding partner of PackU Gaming. Next, we have Susanna Pollock. Susanna is the president of Games for Change, which is a nonprofit that empowers
Change.
game creators and social innovators to drive real-world impact through games and immersive media. Next to Susanna, we have Gordon Bellamy. Gordon is a
They're not next
professor
to
of
each other at
practice
all.
of
I
cinematography
thought
arts
that his
at
name was
USC.
Goy
He is
apostrophe
also the head of
Don.
USC
Goy
Bridge
Don.
Incubator, which is a program that helps to cultivate the next generation
Any
of
guesses on-
leaders
So hold on.
in
You missed
the
that. He's part of
video
Gay
game
Gaming
industry.
Professionals.
Okay.
Okay.
Any guesses
And
on
last,
who in
next
this
to
who in this
Gordon,
is
we
missing their
have
father?
Layla Shabir.
All of them.
Layla is the founder of Girls Make Games.
Yeah, Girls
which
Make Games,
offers
okay,
A series
more.
of summer camps, workshops, and game jams
None of these people
designed
know
to
their fathers.
inspire the next
You know, that one's
generation
not too
of
bad
designers,
because
creators, and
Just
engineers.
based on her ethnicity, it's
Welcome
probably
to all
more
of you,
like
great panelists, and thank you so much for
for
joining our
women in
important
countries where
discussion
women
today.
aren't allowed to do anything.
Oh,
Now,
so
I'd
the
like
father's
to
an
dive
asshole.
right in here. And Jim, I'm going to start with you. In Alan's opening, he mentioned something that was so important, and it was really
So,
just talking
the
about
last three are Take-Two
increasing
employees
role
who actually
that
work on games.
diversity,
Okay. She didn't
equity,
announce
and
them.
inclusion
No, she didn't.
She announced
is
all the
playing in
diversity
video game
ones.
industry today.
Yeah.
So
So
before we
that's
get into
the
the big
one with the
concepts
E3
that we're talking
logo
about,
Yeah, executive
let's just break
producer,
some things
head of
down for
mobile,
our viewers.
and talent
Jim, can
acquisition.
you help us
People who actually might work
understand
on things
and
meaningful.
talk
They didn't
about
announce them at all.
equity
Wow, what a
and
fucking
diversity,
asshole. What?
and
Why?
why it's so important
Because
in the conversation about the
idiots.
video game industry today.
They already lost Ken Levine.
Absolutely.
They lost
Equity
Bio,
and diversity has
the
been a
ability to make a
challenge
good
for the gaming
Bioshock
industry
game, or even a
since
decent
its
one.
inception. It hasn't really changed very, very much over time. But I think the biggest change
can't
people
even
are seeing in
have
the last 2 to 3 years
Recently
are
announced
the
Racial
lack
Justice
of
Fund.
it in the modern era, and
They're led
the
by Black and
rationale
Decker,
that there's no
Gerald
excuse behind not having better equity and
bleeding
diversity
viewers, it's
in the
okay.
industry from here
Was
on
he-
out.
was he
So
like the
what I like about working with
cotton
companies like
picking machine
Take-Two and some
guy?
other companies have reached out to
So-
me about
No, I'm not.
an
I'm not
initiative
joking.
we started
How long
called
is this?
the
How long till it
Gerald
ends?
A. Lawson Endowment
We just started,
Fund,
so 5
is
minutes
that
or so.
Companies are now looking to invest in getting
Like, there's a
more
guy that
diversity in
predated,
their
um,
Dude,
ranks.
dude,
and getting
this
more
thing goes for
stories told
45
from
minutes.
45
Appreciate
minutes.
that. That's great
Please don't make
conversation
us
there.
watch it all.
So
There's
let's
no
talk
way.
about
Just wait,
these
just
country
wait.
Hold on,
inequities and
hold
why
on.
is it so important to have these conversations. Let's talk about that whole aspect and just getting people in the right mindset to understand what's available for them as majors in this industry. Jim, just talk to us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So a lot of
Apple's
what we've been
part of the
focusing
company.
on from a USC Games perspective
I might do it, no one.
is making sure that students of color,
I'd rather
Black
you
and
did that.
Indigenous students in
I might do
particular,
a solo
because
video
they
on this.
have
It's-
I'd rather you did
at
that
least
than
amount
putting
of
us through
Okay,
representation
hold
in
on,
our
hold on, because if you
industry
keep
of all
going,
the,
okay, I assume you want me to.
demographic
You guys want to watch this?
We've been focusing on
No.
scholarships, but the challenge
Let's
that
have a
we
poll.
have, and I think the challenge that society and the
No.
industry has, is it starts earlier than that. There's a phrase
Poll.
from, I can't remember.
It's
who
gonna be like
attributed to. There's a phrase that
99%.
he used that I remember,
I will set the poll
saying,
up.
the inequities
Airman,
of our past
I'm gonna
pay
ban you
dividends into the
myself.
future. And that sticks with me because the reality is if you don't have a great opportunity or access
I'll set it
to
up for
computer
1 minute.
science labs
Yeah,
and
set it up for, like,
specialized
30 seconds.
education in
I don't
grade
think you can get
school
any
and high
shorter
school
than
and
that. No, you
junior
can't.
high school,
It's lame.
the odds of
And
you
I
having
will
a great portfolio
actually-
piece when it comes time to apply to a
I will actually honor this poll.
Swear to
puts you at a
God, a white
deficit.
ninja.
And if that deficit keeps rolling on into the future,
For the last
generation
45
after
minutes.
generation, the gap between the ability to get into some of these
I've
I like
actually
how
been through this
these
meeting.
water bottles just like
and
in the
not
camera.
being able to get to them.
Who cares? I mean,
Wider and
obviously, there's
wider.
no
So
sense of
we
quality.
need to do a
Who the
better
fuck
job
voted
as a
yes?
society,
Dude.
and we're
The yeses.
do our part and help work with
Yeah,
companies
I'll
like
vote
this
yes.
to lead the vanguard on how do we get students some opportunity from
69
grade
guys.
school? Like, how do we make sure they can see this as an option? Because when I, as a black man, get in front of a small group of grade school students, and I say I work in the video game industry, you can see the eyes just their minds explode because they've never seen anyone like me.
Their
and
minds
the videos
explode
they
'cause you
see
work on video
YouTube or
games
other
and video
visitors
games
to
are
their
cool.
classes, to their seminars. So,
It has nothing to do with
Yeah,
being
it's
black,
nothing
dude.
to do
important
with
we
your
show
race,
we
you
have our
jackass.
presence here, but it's also important to make sure that the students who look
Someone
like
said-
us, who
someone
are
said yes.
20 years,
No,
30 years,
okay.
40 years
No
behind us,
worked. Okay,
also have the
so,
opportunities that
where's the remote?
we
Anyone?
didn't in some cases to get.
I will
a
then
job
do
in
the
this,
short version of this.
industry.
Thank you.
Yes,
Rather
thank
than
you
watching
so
the
much
whole
for
thing.
your insights.
Okay,
So
guys, check
important
this
there.
out.
Susanna, that really kind of speaks
So,
to a lot of the great work that you're doing in helping
Take
to
Two
reach this underserved
advertised this as a conference where their new games would be announced.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So, our mission as
And the entire thing is a Zoom call about diversity. And about how diversity in gaming is important. And about how white capitalist patriarchy, blah, blah, blah,
That
is
guy's
terrible.
so bored.
Of course.
Every image of him is just like,
Because they're not engaging with him. He wanted to talk about a game.
So go ahead and
This was not announced as
panel.
a panel or as like a diversity thing. It was announced specifically to reveal games.
So,
And there's no games.
Girls Make Games Summer Camp.
Oh
That's
no,
what it's
wait, she's
indoctrination.
actually talking. She was for a second. One of the
One of these three?
one of the actual
Yeah.
game workers.
There's no games.
Why? Look, he's talking to.
He's finally talking.
Okay.
Do you have a game to announce? No. There's no games.
No, because it's social point. I remember this being announced as a diversity talk.
I remember this being announced as a Take-Two announces their new games thing.
Right? Things that we value need to be
Wow.
cultivated. So we're gonna.
Just people, myself being one of them, don't respond well to that.
There's no games.
thank you. Thanks.
They all look so happy with themselves.
To our panelists,
Jordan
thank you.
Peterson. Yeah, right.
I'm very
I'm gonna let him anywhere near this.
and the rest
You'd
of
rip them
us
apart.
with a lot of great tidbits to take away, to take back to our
Yeah, what was the chat?
Did
See-
she talk at all,
organizations
Vonetta?
to really make a deliberate impact in
I don't remember
our
seeing her.
community that we're
Vanetta?
building,
Probably at
in
one
this
point, we
whole
just-
world of diversity
Bioshock
and
4,
equity.
Oh God, you'd have
Yeah,
to.
people are screaming about GTA 6, but
Thank you all. Thank you
no
all.
one said anything about games in this.
And,
Not-
Look at his dislike ratio.
Oh, make sure to dislike.
I did.
Okay, very good.
So,
What a way to make like people dislike your companies even more.
Take-Two was already shit.
Take-Two has no games this year. But they have they bought a 45-minute block of time to lecture to people about diversity.
Also, yeah, did that Vonetta chick actually talk at all? Like everyone else talked, but I didn't see her talk.
The entire chat the whole time was show us games.
Yeah, of course they were.
God, I want to see like
You don't go to E3 to lecture people. You go
Yeah.
there to show your product.
E3 2019, no gameplay. E3 2021, no games.
Wow.
they had all week to do a panel about this, but wasted an E3. Yeah, I'm gonna turn on the music
Some
because
other public
give us
yeah, it's
something.
true. That's true. They literally took words out of people's mouths. They took opportunities for
Yep.
other independent panels where people were busting their ass.
Yep.
You know, going on Kickstarter, pounding the pavement, like having a Discord server where they take suggestions.
Guys, Torvar is playing Mario Sunshine. He's having more fun time than we are.
Congratulations.
No
Torvar.
kidding. What are your opinions on Ken Levine? I don't
They had
know
all
if I
week
have
to do a
one
panel.
anymore, to be
They had-
honest.
they
You
only-
left that long enough that everyone's read those.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is gonna be remembered as the worst E3 panel in history. Yeah.
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 This is a more of a business where everyone was invited.
Yep.
Tell us disappointment. Like, look at this. Worst E3 event in the history of E3.
Yep.
Might as well have canceled E3 like last year. Yeah, because they didn't show up to E3 last year, these guys.
No.
Yep. This is like one of those parodies you see on TV and GTA.
Nah.
Yeah, let's talk about diversity. First E3 panel of history. There's a time, place, and an audience, and this was none of them. Spaced in an hour for 150,000 people at once.
Wow.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Everybody hated this.
Of course. I don't even know where this that 4.4 thousand that
They
gave it a
literally
thumbs up.
can't find people who will listen to their crap otherwise. They have to trick gamers who think they'll be watching a gaming convention to watching them.
Yeah. That is a hard left turn.
During the actual Twitch stream, the E3 channel disabled the chat's ability to post anything other than emotes to prevent dissent. Holy fuck, dude. Holy shit.
Oh my. Is this the YouTube Rewind 2019 of E3?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's every shitty part of YouTube. It's basically
Wow, even the Coke conference was better than this because they were just long ass interviews, but at least they were interviews with like game devs.
About games.
these guys make the Catholic
They were at
Church
least
look
about
good.
games.
Yeah.
I've lost faith in humanity. Not really. I just lost faith in companies, especially them.
Yep. They showed up at E3 with no games and touted their own about how woke they are. It's a 40-minute Zoom call.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Is Take-Two? I think Take-Two is a public company. I'm just curious. I want to see what their stock's like right now. Wow.
That's so bad.
My God.
The interactive stock. Let's see.
Remember
It's
when
down.
Is it? Yeah.
It's down. It dropped by 4.6%.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Let me just see.
Wow.
Let's see. How was it?
Just.
Yep. Take a look, guys. That's their stock going up, and then there's.
Wow.
It
Yeah.
just-
Wow.
Yep.
They just tanked their own.
Their stock
stocks.
just tanked after
Yep.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Holy shit. Yeah, guys, go look that up. That's hilarious.
It was at over 100. Yeah.
I will do that next, Woozy. Thank you.
It's gone down $8 in the last day and a half.
Okay, you know what? As a non,
day.
I can't talk as like a race, like
You're Jewish.
Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Stop! As a
You're
non,
white passing, yes.
As a non-straight person, I
Yes.
do enjoy diversity in video games, but I enjoy it being casual diversity in video games. I do not need to be lectured about how gay people in games is important. I'm just like, yes, it is important to have gay people in games and working on games and whatnot, because everyone who's not straight should also generally just be treated as an equal person, except for like pedos and people who are into bestiality.
There's
like,
a
just,
person that
like,
was.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I said bestiality. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, hold on. Maverick requested a poll, so I gotta set it up. Okay, hold on. Poll. God damn it.
You know, but like it's just why? Like why? Like I want it's great to see more like openly gay people, like characters in video games. I'm just like, yeah, that's cool. I'm happy about that, you know, because I can semi-relate. But like, I do not need this. I do not need a 45-minute Zoom call telling me that yes, we need more gay things in games. And I was because I don't need that. Because no one needs that.
Right.
No one needs a panel about that.
By the way, they wouldn't actually make me put in. They wouldn't let me put in Dev as gay. Okay, and they wouldn't let me put in GHEY either. So I just set it up as Maverick is gay.
Yeah. Since 9 o'clock since 9:30 this morning when the market's open, it has dropped from $186.20 US down by $8.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. At this point, it's $8 down.
Look
And
at
it's
that
just gonna
poll. Oh
keep
shit, Maverick's
going.
gay. Oh shit, Maverick.
Oh, he's G.
You can't put gay in the poll.
He's a real G.
So guys, everyone is mad. Everyone is mad.
Ho's
There
mad.
should be a
Ho's
radio
mad.
station on GTA 6.
Right? Yes.
What were they thinking?
Oh.
You think Scott the Walls make a funny joke about this? Hopefully.
Not even. I don't even know if it's bad enough to make. No. I don't even know if there's any humor to find in this.
Oh, this was great. said no and
Oh, that was good. That was a great HR Zoom meeting. Yay! Fuck.
Is this an out of season April Fool's joke? Oh yeah, that was what that one guy said about Diablo Immortal. This is an out of season April Fool's joke.
Yep, Maverick is G wins as we knew would win.
So Dave, buy stock in them right now, and wait for it to go back up when GTA 6 comes out or something.
No. Are you kidding me? It's like $200 a share.
Yeah. This is worse than the cock, worse than Konami 2010, worse than 10 2008, worse than 2005. Legitimately terrible.
10 out of 10, you failed. You failed!
Negative 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
I'm converting to wokeness. I'm born again. Gamer's bad.
God.
So yeah, imagine waiting for your island of conference from all the self-aggrandizement on either side.
Proselytizing.
Only to reach more of it, but it's far worse and far
So
less
much
interesting,
worse.
and it has even less production value. Look at how they massacred my boy. My boy, look how they massacred my boy.
Nordic Swiss, I do agree with research. Probably doesn't actually necessarily mean anything. It's just that it's actually it doesn't alter people who think that gayness is bad, but it's just nice as not a straight person to be like, oh hey, that person is not straight. That's neat, that's it. That's all I want. But I also don't want it shoved in my face. I want a happy medium of, oh, there's two women kissing back there. That's cool. No.
So it's because there's one thing to have them kiss and another thing to have them come up to you during a pride parade and just start shoving their box in your face.
Yeah.
Wait, do you want to be that one woman who was on a float drinking everyone's piss on a pride parade?
Oh.
God. You guys disagree with me? I mean, that's okay. I understand.
I can't.
God, look at all these comments.
I don't go to church,
oh
guys.
My fucking God.
I don't want this either. This to me is the equivalent of going to a really boring church.
Yeah, actually, I agree with Overspawn. Make it normal, not special. So this is why we should not have fucking panels or anything else about it. It should just be in the game, and that's it. We don't
they
care.
played us like a damn fiddle. Dude, look at just rage.
Yep.
Of course.
Please save us this summer. Yeah, okay.
So
Sony can't save anyone anymore.
Oh God. They're gonna spend so much time on the stories workshopping potential bad reactions that Twitters could have made. Yeah. You actually have a fun time. At least with church, sometimes there was a potluck after, and you got to sing and stuff. This is just I used to work at a group home, and we had meetings, and they were more entertaining than this bullshit.
Oh God, isn't the lag with all the comments?
Yeah,
Okay.
please stop.
They want to bombard you with this because they think it will make people find people less. Yeah, you get
Well, it's like
normalized.
killing.
Yeah.
It's like killing people in front of someone in order to inure them.
Yeah. It normalizes it, and eventually you just become dumb. Oh, it's just this again. Oh, it's this
Really?
again.
I've never felt that way about these sort of things. It makes me be like, no, take it away. Make it go away, please, faster.
Yeah.
It makes me hate it more.
Wait.
Yeah.
Take-Two's Ethan going to convert to Islam.
Right.
I mean, there were a couple people in.
So, there you go, guys.
You see Red Dead Redemption 1? Yeah.
There you go. That was Take-Two's conference. Hope you felt good about it.
I do not.
Yeah, they could remake of Red Dead Redemption. There you go.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
actually, yeah, Dad.
I hate you for showing me.
Yeah, Nordic Switch, yes, that.
You know what? There was also, I think, either at the same time or shortly before or shortly after, but not on the main E3 stream, there was a bunch of indie games announced.
Oh.
You can go watch those.
Yeah.
Please.
Wait,
Instead.
no, there was also a day 3 thing that you mentioned.
That was just this. Here, I'll show you. Day 3. Oh yeah, there's the Razer conference.
Yeah, which we
So
don't
look
care
at
about.
look at. Rather than show off the indie stuff, they had the Intellivision thing,
Yeah.
which you can see there-ish. Then you can see their fucking Zoom call.
Yep.
All right, and then you just see more of these interviews, more interviews, more fucking interviews, more fucking interviews, and it's all there's Anita in there, and there's Aaron Hansen in there, and all these
seen
fucking
Aaron
losers.
Hansen yet.
Oh, he's been in here several times. I just skipped over him.
As one does.
There's the Capcom show. and then like you get to the Razer show, and the Razer show is literally just like we're making laptops and video game stuff.
Cool.
We're making headsets.
Cool.
I don't know why they're announcing at E3, but they are.
Okay, duh.
And then more. Oh yeah, this one is like the. Hold on, can I refresh it? Fine. Yeah, this is the accessibility in gaming one.
I breathe.
Oh, wasn't
therefore I
that
play.
in Change for Games? Games for Change?
Yeah. So these are.
Last year.
There's a guy in a wheelchair, and I guess these guys have autism. I don't fucking know. But
Well, okay, no, the accessibility in gaming is actually nice because you have to like develop tech and stuff
yeah.
to make games like easier to play for like people who are disabled. That part's cool. That part,
Yeah,
that's,
they can't
that's
help it.
Wokeness bullshit that I don't mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
But,
consider that woke. I just because
quotes.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm. They can't help the way they were born
Or ended up.
or ended up. Yeah, like exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the worst E3. I'm fucking telling you, it's the worst E3.
I don't know because
That one thing made it the worst E3.
Games for Change was longer, spanned 3 days, and was literally just that Zoom call times 11. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I
but it
kinda
didn't.
disagree.
But it didn't have a spot on the main E3 stream. That's the point. Like you're watching the main. You're a normie. You want to watch E3. This is on the main stream.
It's pretty bad. But to be fair, honestly, I'm assuming, like, if you weren't paying attention, like, you would just assume this was, like, another interview, not a conference.
Oh, you wish E3 is a public traded
Yeah, but
company.
that's like 4 hours of interview.
No,
Yeah,
but
I know.
Take-Two is a publicly traded company, which is why it's tanking.
Beyond
Because they
Alien,
don't
you
want
can't
anything
say
to do
that
with
on
it.
Twitch.
Okay. So, was there something else? I see
There is.
Bandai up there.
Yeah, so Bandai Namco has a stream coming today at 5:30 in 2 hours.
Okay.
And they actually have games because they're doing Elden Ring, they're doing Tales of Arise, they're doing some other things.
Yay.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, like they're
House
doing.
of Ashes.
They're doing
Yay.
actual games.
Yay.
They do Tekken. Yep.
Yay.
So there'll be actual games in 2 hours.
Yikes.
But you know what? First,
We watch the trailers?
Indie game.
yes, the indie. We're gonna do an indie section, okay?
Indie.
We're gonna do an indie section. Okay. Wait, there's video games. There's video games.
Oh my god!
All right. Give us a quick.
Okay, wait, hold on,
I'm
hold on.
worried about one thing. They are non-stop scrolling with provoking a reaction response. Every time I rocking from myself and reacting negatively to hearing things. Yeah, maybe. I think they're basically creating their own enemies. You know.
Oh, they are.
God, I'm not straight.
Are there good games coming?
Yeah, no.
Here, give us a couple seconds and we'll cut away and then actually show off the games that happened when they should have been like that shouldn't have been part of E3. Shouldn't have been they should have
Shouldn't have existed, period.
The games that were being announced during that segment should have fucking fuck.
Yep.
All right, give us 30 seconds. BRP, Christ.